Reconnection successful. Hold on. Is this functional? It's functional! Let's go. I don't know why you don't show up in my stream chat pop out, but I just might have to reload it, honestly, so I'm gonna do that really quick. But I see you on screen, Bucket. Give me a sec. Chat. Okay, and then yeah, there you go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then I can put my activity feed here, and then can I close this? Scene transitions, get rid of that. Okay, sick. Hi, yeah, I see ya. Okay. Hopefully, that is the last of our internet issues. I hate to say it, but I doubt it. All right. Yep, fingers crossed, pretty much. Okay. Do I have everything on hand? I think I do. I just had to really quickly set everything back up because I was not here at my house 15 minutes ago, which, you know, makes things a little bit more complicated. Give me a sec. Is this the right cord? This is the right cord. Okay. Yeah. Hey yo, happy Pride Month to you too, Bucket. I was just about to get dinner. That's probably fair. It is like what, 7 o'clock for you? Dude, no, go get dinner. I'm not trying to like stop you from engaging in healthy behaviors. Like if you need to like go get dinner, you can go get dinner. I will probably be here like an hour from now. Like I would not worry about it that much. I appreciate your dedication, but like I would rather you be healthy and like eat food. Come on, thanks. That, or you could do both, which seems like your trend historically, honestly. Just like people either pull up here and then instantly collapse out of sleep, not because I'm boring, but just because I'm like this, or they're snacking, which is valid, but like, you know. Let's see. So does this work? It does work. Magical. Yippee. Oh, by the way, you guys can't hear the music, right? I've got company, it's an either or scenario. Okay, then go hang out with your friends. I mean, like, I really appreciate you being here. Genuinely. Okay, that's good. That means it's working. But like, I just want to like make sure that like I'm not like impeding on your life, man. Oh, hold on. Let me reload this. Company of family. Oh, okay. Well, like, still, you know, like, I don't know. I just want to make sure that like, why is this not reloading? Uh-oh. That never bodes well. Says I'm still connected. Oh god. Can you still hear me, Bucket? Or did I just drop? Oh, weird. Then why isn't it reloading the page? Oh, it is reloading the page. It just took forever. I guess my internet connection's just not great. I'm not really sure though. I don't know, man. Okay. Cool. Let me close that really quick. Summoning better Wi-Fi for me, I appreciate it. I don't know whether it's going to do anything though. I have been struggling with this for quite a minute, and it is pretty reasonably infuriating at this rate, honestly. Okay. Why did it just... Stream elements? You okay? You okay, buddy? Alright. I don't know what Stream Elements is doing, but, you know. All right. Let me see. What was my plan? It's like I forgot. I didn't actually come up with anything for this stream, but I did have an idea last. What the hell? Oh, that was you. I was like, I thought it posted the streaming thing again, and I got scared. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Oh yeah, that's fixed. I fixed that stream element stuff. Honestly, the harder thing, no, all good. Just like a momentary, like, huh? But honestly, like I've been dealing with stream elements probably more than OBS recently because like the chat box that you see in OBS has to be run through a browser tab in stream elements. So I don't have to open the browser tab, but like OBS will open it passively in the background to run it on the screen. So like getting all the different chats to work, like, so this is a different chat than this one. It's like a different layout, so I had to make two separate things for that, and that's kind of a pain in the butt, but it does work, so, whatever. We take what we can get. Um, so I'm going to go back to just chatting, but yeah, I don't know, there's like a lot of weird stuff. I had to like use a beta feature so then the music would work in the background properly. Because apparently OBS updated and added a new feature that prevented you from, or like made it easier to essentially have um, other applications that are not showing on screen to pump music. So that was a little bit of fun to mess with, but it was interesting. There was a decent amount of troubleshooting going into it, as happens. But excuse me. We should really get drawing. That's kind of like the entire point y'all are here most of the time, so. Creeper explosion. Okay. So that layer, okay, I don't need to mess around with these layers. So there's like 2 more polygon forms that I have to do. Or at least like 1 more that I really have to do. But have you ever drawn a self-portrait for art class or otherwise? Yes. I'm not okay. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the self-portraits I've drawn in the past. I have a couple of historically I've had problems drawing people and stuff like that. And then I played some Scribble.io with some friends yesterday, and then they're like, "Damn, you draw good." And I'm like, "Wow, I didn't expect to hear that in a context that wasn't Pokemon." That feels weird. It's like almost like these skills are starting to transfer or something. But it felt weird that like I was drawing way above what I thought I could. Because I feel like the Pokemon thing kind of felt like in my head that it would be very specific to Pokemon for some reason. Like the art style and stuff wouldn't really transfer, like the skill and like being able to use my mouse or being able to use like a pen and like draw wouldn't transfer at all. But it seems like I actually do have like a better mental understanding of how to get like proportions and stuff like that to work, and I don't really know how I did that, but I did, and it felt weirdly good. I don't know. Okay. So got all these freaking Porygon forms. I don't know. Thanks. Yeah, art's got a lot of fundamentals. I just don't think I realized that I was like learning them. Because when I started drawing Pokemon, one of the reasons that like made me feel confident enough to be to be even like feel like I could do it was because like Pokemon is so simplistic. It's really not that deep in like getting shading or like different angles, and it's like not super anthropomorphic a lot of the time, which is part of the reason I have not drawn like any like bipedal humanoid Pokemon really, because yeah, drawing like human like curves and like realistic anatomy is hard, and I haven't learned really how to do that yet. And then I did like a really reasonable sketch of a human yesterday, and I was like, what the heck? That's scary. I don't like it. It felt weird that I was actually decent at it. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing between like having expected to like do a craft that seemed easier, so I had less of a chance to fail, and then I ended up doing better in other regions that I didn't think I would be able to. I think that makes sense. Okay, so those are done. Gosh. Those are done. You're gonna go pop out and go eat while you figure stuff out. Sounds good. Have fun, Bucket. Go get yourself some grub. You need it. Okay, now I need to figure out what I'm doing. Hmm. There's a lot of really old drawings that like I started and then haven't touched, and I don't know if I really want to be going back to that. I feel like, oh, I can delete this. Hold on. This is supposed to be an early Stromatalis, but or Stromatalis. I haven't actually decided which one I like more. I feel like both make sense. It's really down to like what people are more comfortable with, and that's going to be the decision of you guys, not me. Um, God, this will always be funny. This is this is beta Sudowoodo. You know how like there's beta Pokemon in Pokemon games, like the beta Arceus looks really stupid. This is like my equivalent beta Sudowoodo. Uh, very scuffed. Thinking I might turn down my mic a little bit. I feel like it's getting to volumes I would rather not have it at. And as soon as like I'm talking at a reasonable volume, it gets kind of high. So I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. I think I might just lower it. Just a little. Not a lot, just a little. Yeah, I think that's better. Just making sure it doesn't go up into the yellow as much, but yeah. Um, all right. Let me start figuring out what I should be doing. Cause it's almost like I'm here to like produce content or something. What the heck? That's crazy. Food's cooking. I gotta wait. All right, we got Bucket here for a little while longer, folks. I could rehash tuna fish right now. I could do some shinies. Shinies are fun. I haven't been doing as much recently. Um, hmm. I could do some shinies. I think I might do some shinies today. Even though I really should do the last two Porygon forms I need to do, I'm gonna have some fun. We're gonna draw some shinies. Okay. That means I should probably change the name of the stream. There we go. Did that save it? I don't actually know if that saved the information in the title. That did not. What? Oh, oh, oh. I can't type. It's very hard to do it like around my stuff. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so that. Oh yeah, there's a done button at the bottom. It just wasn't showing up. Okay. Do you ever draw on your iPad with night shift on and then have to fix the colors once you realize? This has happened to me more than once. You're stressing me? I'm checking. I don't have night shift to automatically activate. So am going to assume no, which is good. Yeah. Also, well, I guess my streams can run late enough, and I do still have my iPad set to EST for some reason. Apologies? What? No, no, it's all good. I was like, that's a fair point. It would explain why, like, my stream looks different than my iPad sometimes in the colors and stuff, and I just wanted to check because it's kind of concerning. But yeah, no, it's fine. It seems like nothing's really amiss. Um, like, oh, dude, I forgot. When I was doing the Minior stuff, I realized that the Minior colorations ended up being slightly off for some reason. So I ended up having to go back and redo them like a ton of times. And it was kind of a mess, but I did get it done. Um, right, I did the shiny for Gelanesis. This was a pretty fun shiny, I won't lie. Um, let's see. Orpal. Got Orpal. I don't know if you can. It might just be that my OBS is too small, but okay, I know you can read that it says Orpal. Uh, um, that's done. Kiffer is done. Hema Slime is done. Um, Porygon's done. Stromatalis is done. Well, like Porygon is kind of done. I've done like a majority of the Porygon stuff. The one I really need to do before I finish with Porygon is I need to draw the Surf form. But otherwise for now that's like good enough. That's like good enough for like the early game stuff I would like to cover with it. So I don't have as big of an issue with it. Okay. Um hmm. Some fries to tide you over. I mean, valid. Get some fries in your system. Okay, I'm realizing something. This is going to annoy me until the end of time if I don't do anything about it, so I'm going to fix the chat really quickly. Transform, edit transform. Crop the top an extra 10 pixels. Good. And then I can lock that, and then I can transition, and then wow, it doesn't look bad, except you can kind of see the creeper exploding at the top. Okay. Whatever, good enough. uh, that's fine. Let me see, is everything else lock that? Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. Gosh. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, did that actually work? I didn't actually check whether the name change for the stream worked. Okay, yeah, it did. Sick. Yeah. I'm just gonna start working on some shinies then. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to actually, can I really do that? It's not really an inversion. I could make it look like normal Cradily, which would be funny. Like just bring it back to its normal colors. That would be funny. I could do that. Oh yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Cradifly and actually hold up. Is this how is this layered? That's a problem. That is going to be a problem. The fact that I wasn't separating the ooh. And this is the kind of stuff that scares me. Here, let me see. How latent? Is this that's not separated. Is Bivalvulon separated? No. or more accurately, Shellick here. Okay. I think I know how I can do this though, so I think I'm just going to do that because it's easy. Okay. I know how to do Shellick and stuff, so I'm gonna do that. Duplicate. Okay, so I'm going to. This is going to be the. Okay. Watching you figure out Procreate makes me grateful that I've mostly got Ibis Paint down. I don't. Hold on. Makes me grateful that I've mostly got Ibis Paint down pat. I'm. I'm a little lost, but I think I understand. I'm going to assume that I do in fact understand what you're on about. Oh shit. Okay, and then that means that I need to go back in the color wheel a bit. That looks good, yeah. Alright. Sorry, hold on. Be with you in a sec. Alright. I know most of the stuff in my art program of choice. Yeah, it feels really good once you start like mastering something, especially like a program or like software and stuff like that. Because software can be a pain in the butt, and I have been learning that the hard way recently. But it's also been working out, so I can't complain too much. Um, Damn, that looks so good. We love ourselves a black shiny. Holy, especially for an eventual dark type. Eventual dark type goes crazy, honestly. I actually don't remember. What is the typing for this? I feel like it isn't a rock type, which is crazy. Um, it's just too easy to make rock types. I might change that at some point. No, I probably won't. It's like... Might be ice. It's ice dark. That's it. It's the same color. It's the, not color. It's the same typing as Weavile and, Sneasel. Here, hold on. Double checking. I'm not an idiot. Ice, ice, and then ice dark. Yep. Yep. Ice dark type. So that's fine. That's very, very okay. Okay, and then I need all these different like bright colors. What the heck? Oh, hello. Thank you for the raid, Ensign. How's it going? Admiral. Actually, I don't know how I should be pronouncing your username. Please, please let me know so I don't keep effing it up. Better than both of us here. But yeah, for the... Hey, how's it going? I was going to say, for the Raiders, hello. My name's Volt. I draw Fakemon 3 days a week on the Switch stream. But yeah, y'all want? Appreciate you stopping by. Oh god, I forgot. I can't do that. Oh god. Is that? Okay, that is darker. Sick. Okay, and then I need to... There we go. Oh, shiny gems. Literally no one joined the raid. Oh, it's alright. I appreciate it regardless. How's it going? How's your Osu stream, I believe? How's the Osu grind going? Oh, these are all single units. Oh, I don't wanna mess with that. I do like the shiny I just made for Shellick though. Top 600k in the world and I beat a 5-star today? Hey, congrats. Proud of you. That's sick as heck. Very, very cool. Come on. Where's... Give me a bright yellow. There we go. Also doing a tournament on the 8th. You should join for real. I appreciate it. I literally have exactly zero Osu experience. I have never touched a rhythm game in my life, so I'm not sure if I would be that... I don't know. Uh, I could try. On the 8th. What do I have that day? Here, hold on. Hey! We found you! Oh god, what's going on? I mean, pleasure meeting you. Aches? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but... Admiral, I'd love to on... Hi. Admiral, I'd love to join you, but I'm, like, jam-packed that day. I'm literally have no shot of being able to join, sorry. Sounds like it's gonna be fun, though. I'll tune in if I can. Pleasure meeting you, Aches. I can watch the VOD after of the tournament? Sounds good to me. Will do, sir. You should follow. Oh, man. I appreciate it, but you're not required to at all or anything. Okay, let me see if I'm doing this properly. Actually, no, keep that color. That's more important color right now. This. And then I'm going to select this. And I'm going to duplicate it. It's here. See, this is... Oh, God. Alright, guys, we're doing... Hey, no way, Piggle616 is live right now. Wait, I was right the first time? Yes. I lost track of what was going on, but cool. Whoa. Hello? Why isn't... Hello? Oh, my opacity's at 0. I was like, why is the eraser not erasing? And it's just like, they're... Why is that doing that? I literally just cut it off. There's no reason. No, okay. I'm gonna have to fill this in by hand then. Well, bye, have a good stream. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese. Sounds good. See you later. Thanks for stopping by regardless. Appreciate it. Man, there's gonna be a day in which I'm finally able to raid you and it'll be a pinch better. Makes me feel a little bit better about myself. It's like, damn, I've raided me like twice now. I haven't even gotten the opportunity. Disaster. Okay. Okay, I need to make this smaller so then I can now like get these edges and stuff. How's your day been? It's been all right. I've been it's been pouring buckets outside for me. That seems scarily on brand. Um, but yeah, it's been all right. I ended up going to like a community picnic thing a couple of hours ago, and then I pretty much rushed back here so then I could try and make stream. And then of course immediately I had internet issues, but you know, that's better than having it for the rest of the stream, so it's not that big of an issue. Um, I'm not super concerned about that, so it's all right. Okay. 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 But what capacity? More. Mhm. Almost done. Sometimes it doesn't look like I'm actually doing anything. It's because there's a layer above it and I'm trying to color underneath it. Actually, wait, what if I just deactivate the layer? I'm a genius. Okay. See, now you guys can see everything I'm doing. No, I don't even have to worry about that. That's great. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, I actually did a really good job, despite all that. Okay. Hmm. How are your fries, Bucket? How's that been going? Okay, I haven't dropped any frames yet. That's good. Gone. I think we're having noodles. Nice. Hopefully those noodles are scrumptious, as one would hope noodles to be. Okay, and then we take this, and then do this, and I can do this, and that instantly does all of it. What the hell? Okay, Hmm. Wait. Oh, this is the same color. Oh, wait. I forgot how I did this. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so this weirdly is the same color. It's just that they overlap. So it looks odd. Okay. I'm actually going to change it though because, you know, shiny, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to change it to be this exact shade. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? That's why it didn't work. It's going to become darker anyway. Okay, there's overlap there. I can't do anything about it. Okay. That works though. Okay, so I'm just going to be drawing all of these in. That's fine. Okay. From my peek in the kitchen, the word scrumptious makes me think crunky for some reason. Actually, crunchy noodles are good, but likely not on the menu tonight. Crunky, crunchy, got it. Opacity issues? Yeah, exactly. Because I'm pretty sure all of this is like done at like, I don't know, it's 30, 40%. So when I try and overlay something, it looks weird, but you know, it's how it is sometimes. Luckily, I should just be able to color this in with the exact same color as the border, and it should look fine. So I'm not super worried. Because like that looks fine. We got the purple brine as opposed to the pink brine. I mean the pink. It's yellow. Volt, are you able to like see colors? You got colorblind or something? I don't know. I just can't speak English right now. I think is really the issue. Purple brine reminds me of jellyfish from SpongeBob. Yes. I'm assuming there's going to be a day in which a miss bullies me into making a jellyfish from SpongeBob Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just hope today is not that day. Uh, this will happen. I don't know when. I'm scared. There's. It's a little scuffed, but it'll work. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's it's gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm scared for that day. Okay. let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that part's done. I just need to now go back here, and then I need to take this color, and then I need to take. Okay, that's fine. God, there's so much random bloatware on my computer that I need to get rid of. Um, ooh, am I on the right layer? I am. Okay, and then this, yup, and then this, nope. Oh wait, that is right. Okay, alright. Not exactly going for highest efficiency workflow. What's the slider on the left side for? Okay, so this one changes the size. So for stuff that's like a shader, uh, it makes it a lot larger, but it also makes it like, as you can tell, a little bit thinner. It really gets to like what the actual thing looks like. But then if you go smaller, it's significantly smaller. Like this is minimum shader size for this. It minimizes that. This changes opacity, so this changes like how like thick it is, as you can kind of see by the reference. Um, I didn't know that's what that button did. I never had really looked into it, but yeah, that makes sense. And then it's just like going back, stuff like that. It's pretty simple after that. Okay, and then I need to pick up this one, and then I need to do this, and then that's done, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then boom. Clamical has been shinied, except for the last bit, which I'm going to do really fast. Which is that I'm changing some of these because it's more interesting visually. Oh wait, not that. Fill brush. No, fill brush. Thank you. Yeah, besides that, the slider at the top I use a lot at minimum setting because I like having the precision down to the pixel so then I don't miss any gaps. And that's why a lot of my drawings don't use up a majority. This actually uses up a lot, but here, let me see if I can show you an example. Like glide tile does not use up a lot of the plane because sometimes I would rather have the precision of not missing pixels and making the lines as precise as possible and less blurry than it looking pixelated or not. There's a lot of good examples of this. Floorboard is a great example of this, where like because after you zoom it in, it looks kind of pixelated, but because I can be pixel by pixel specific, it looks better than it probably could have if I made it larger, or like I'm happier with it as a result. So there's a lot of weird stuff like that that I end up doing, but it generally leads to me not using that as much of the canvas as I probably could be. Um, let's do this. Oh, not that one. Hey, ever thought of cropping the canvas after you're done? First of all, no, because I never thought that was an option. Second of all, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Because if I crop it, it's like it doesn't change like what I'm gonna screenshot. I'm still just gonna zoom in on it like this and then take the screenshot. So I think I'd rather just like have the entire thing as is and just not mess with it rather than be more hyper specific about it but like that. But that's not a bad idea. um oh, I missed this. Oh I just totally missed a section. I forgot about this little thing. Little dribble. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to where is it? I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to swap colors, and then I'm going to do this. Not that one. Fudge. We love it when I accidentally just... Whoa, what the heck? Okay, that's a problem. Um... Okay. 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 And then I can start filling in here. We're making progress. Okay. Hey, yeah, I fool around with the canvas size all the time while I draw. I might try it out at some point. My usual starter size is 1500 by 2000. Pixel art is itty bitty by comparison. Yeah, of course. I don't know. I think I just use a standard 2360 by 1640 default like every time. And sometimes you'll see some that are sideways, but that's just because I've rotated it. Like once I do this, it'll save like that. So most of the time, I think I just have been using the default layout every time. I don't think I've never not done it. Yeah, mostly because I don't think I've known how to change it, but also because I don't think I really need to, since it's not like something that actually fits a certain kind of bounds. Like it's not something that requires bounds that I need to be meeting or anything. Oh, I totally missed that earlier. Axelef, thanks for the follow. I did not realize you actually. Okay, my bad. Did that show up on stream? I heard the noise. Okay, I probably did then. I'm forgetting. I'll check the VOD later. I just want to make sure that my alerts are working properly. I feel bad now. I didn't thank them for the follow. I'm a terrible, terrible person. I'm never going to heaven now. This is awful. I'm damn. Unfortunate. Okay. There's that one. And then there's this one. I need to do it like this because all of the background colors on a single canvas, so there's overlap literally everywhere, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, yeah, that is literally just going to be okay. I'm gonna do this anyway because there's going to be underlying colors that are missing here, but that's very funny. You can see like where I missed gaps in the shading. It's very interesting now that I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have both of them. I have all the colors. Okay, and then I can just do this, and I can do that. That looks good. Awesome, love it when things work out. Then I can change this, and then I can do this. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be too. Okay. Okay. That's good. Cool. He's so derpy. Okay. Man, I'd really like to chill and draw with you sometime. Don't know how to set that up though. What, like on a single stream? Or just like in general, like over call? Because that's probably not super difficult for the latter. Me creating an entirely new overlay for the other one is probably more difficult though. Hold on, let me duplicate this. Select, duplicate. Also, let me start naming these properly. God, I really like a nice dark shiny though. And plus, I already liked Clamical, Bivalvulon, and Shellick, so like this is just a win, honestly. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Ish. Oh wait, that was an error. Okay, whatever. Hmm. Actually, hold on. Let me backtrack just a little. Okay, and then those will be red. And then crap, that's what I was worried about. Okay. Red, red, red. That'll be okay. 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 Progress. Progress. Okay. And then I can go back to this, and then I can do. First of all this brine stuff can immediately get. God, that I keep forgetting how much of a good job I feel I did with Bevalvulon. Like, holy crap. Just always feel so proud when I look at it. Okay. And now we pray. Fudge. Okay, I'm gonna have to draw over all of this again. Um, it looks really weird without any shading, though. You mean the latter? Oh, sweet food, I shall return. Alright, see you later, Bucket. Have fun eating food. Go get some. Okay. 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 Hmm. Okay. Interested to see how this turns out as soon as I put the layers back on. Looks a little goofy right now. That's not shocking. Um, let's go and retrieve the shading colors. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that is the proper color. Just trying to make sure I'm not like doing this right. Okay, that is what I thought. Okay. Okay, and then back here, and then I can go to the second color. Do this. Fudge, really? Oh man, this is gonna be a pain. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I could probably use this now. Yeah. That was fast. What the heck? That was like 10 minutes. How the heck did you do that so quickly? Wait, how are you here already? Alright. Well, I kind of rushed, but also the food was good, easy to eat. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that, like, oh, if I really like something, I'll, like, take longer to eat it because, like, it's, like, to savor the food or whatever. I'm like, nah. You give me something good to eat, I get excited, it's gone so fast. I'm just going to obliterate this thing, remove it from existence, and then head out every time. Like, just send me at it. I'm going to destroy, and then I will be out of your hair. Really, hold on. Very cursed tiny little piece that I must shade over because it's overlapping on the layers. See, this is why I'm like a layer maniac now. It's just like everything has layers because I otherwise can't use fill tool appropriately. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Give me a quick moment. I'm going to pull the yellow and the red. And we're almost done with this. No, that's not the right one. Here. Okay. Yellow. This. Boom. That's good. Boom. Nope. Boom. Crap. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just fill these in for a lot. This is what it's gonna be like doing the rest of these, honestly. Okay. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Oh, it's so annoying how the fill tool works like that in Procreate. It's like, I just want to change this color. And then it's like, oh, you mean like this entire section? And I'm like, no. And then it does it anyway, and I'm just like, ah. It's a little infuriating at times. What? Oh, that's what happened. I was like, why is it suddenly pink? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. Okay, I do all of it? I did all of it. Okay. And now I can take the rest of these and I can fill them in. Oh wait, no. Fill brush. I don't want to have to like shade over itself so then it looks right. Oh hey, Boom. How's it going? Dang, my neck's really screwed up today, but we chillin'. We'll be fine. I will continue forward because drawing is fun, and I haven't been doing it enough recently. Okay. Then I can go back to here. I can color pick this, and then I can color pick that. And the only reason I have to do it this way instead of taking a screenshot is because for some reason the colors changed, which is something I had to change on the last two polygons, so I'm doing it this way so then it doesn't have, so I don't even have to think about it being effy. No thought, only drawing. Yep, that was what I was worried about. Yep. Alright. I'm currently hunting for evidence of a Discord server of a creator I really love. That's understandable. I've been to a couple of creator Discords. Haven't really done that much. There was this one time though in which I was watching a Gungnir stream while also building a massive couch. So somewhere in his Discord server, there's just this image of me posting an image of a couch I made in on my front lawn while watching him uh fish farm in Terraria. So that's kind of funny. Like the voltaic glint deep lore for real. But yeah, otherwise I haven't spent that much time on creator servers, even though I feel like I kind of want to sometimes. Ugh. Besides that, though, we are in fact done with the Clamical Bivalvulon and Shellick shinies, which is kind of sick. Okay, I'm going to make this standardized. Oh. That was sketch. Okay. Hey. That's been done, that's been done, that's been done. Is there anything else that I've given a shiny to yet? I don't think so. Oh, wait. Inclusion. And then down here, yep, Occusite. I legit just found out about it because I leave comments on their TikTok typing with their music, and then they suddenly replied revealing their Discord's existence. Anyways, what are you drawing now? So right now what I should be doing is I should be drawing more Porygon forms. However, I have not come up with any concrete ideas for them yet, so instead I have been doing the shiny forms for a ton of Pokemon I've already drawn, because I didn't start doing that until like very recently. So, for example, there was a drawing stream, I don't know, a while ago, in which I drew Stromatalis, or Stromatalis, excuse me. And then I already knew what I wanted the shiny to look like, so I just drew it, which is essentially just color changing. And then while I was at it, I did that for Hemoslime. That's the original. That's the second one. I did that for Kiffer, second. And then the real thing that kicked this off, though, was definitely doing Minior. Because, you know, Minior comes with a ton of different color forms, so I was doing that anyway. And then that included the shiny, and I was like, oh, I can do shinies. I should probably do that. So, what if you made a snake Porygon based because of the Python coding language? So, that's cool. I don't think I'll do it though, because that's not the reason I'm making Porygons. I am making Porygon forms for a very good reason, and it's not necessarily for aesthetic purposes, but for functional purposes. What other ones have I done? I did Gelanicist. That was a pretty cool one, actually. Took the gel sac from Subnautica and a very weird group of animals from the Precambrian. And then I ended up making the shiny for them, which was not a huge color swap, but I thought was cool. And then what I just did was Shellick, the Shellick Clamical Bivalvulon evolutionary path. So Shellick, Clamical, Bivalvulon. I just did their shinies, like just now. So we have the Shellick's shiny. What Porygon's forms do you have? I'll show you in a sec. So we have the Shellick shiny, which honestly it was just a really good excuse to make it a darker color and make it look cool. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Um, and the reason for that is because it evolves into a dark type anyway, so I think it makes more sense to make it like kind of feed into that aura. So here's the Bivalvulon shiny, as opposed to its normal coloration, which is also really cool, honestly. Bless you, thank you. I sneezed a couple of times. Then we got Clamical, which was the first one of this evolutionary tree I drew, and then the second one. So I just had a little bit of fun getting some shinies done. But Porygon forms. Oh, actually, hold on. There's 2 more shinies I did. I'm going to show those really quickly. I did Occlusion. So Occlusion is the evolution of Occusite, which is my effective logo for the entire region. I did a shiny version of that. Big fan. He's a little goofy. I like him. Um, and then down here, I did the Occusite shiny, which I would show you the normal one, but it's already on my screen as it's it's at the top left of the screen, so like you guys can already see that. I don't have to explain what it looks like. It's kind of obvious. Um, but yeah, so back to the top. I've done a lot of Porygon forms. The first one I did was the base form, where I just took a Porygon. I made sure I drew it right. I kind of got like a feel for what it looks like. This is just what the Porygon will normally look like. It is not a normal Porygon. That is notable. That is important for lore reasons. I am not there yet to explain everything quite yet. The Pokedex entry kind of does though, so I'm just going to pull that up really quickly. I actually don't know whether I can... Here, hold on. How do I do this in OBS? I'm like, oh, I can just pull something up, and then I realize I don't really know how to do that right now. Gameplay, add, browser. Ooh. Okay. Uh, Slightly scuffed because I did not actually set this up properly just now, but it will work. Um, so I'm going to transition this. I am out here for real learning how to use oh wait, that's not how this works. Hold on. I did not do this properly. Move. Yes. Add. Display capture. There we go. Oh. Is there... Discard. Discard. This. Yes. Sorry, I'm fighting, this is one of those things where I just don't know how to use OBS well enough yet. Does this work? Oh, window capture. Hold on. This will be right. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm trying to show you this, I'm trying to show you this boom. Then I need to do this. Alright, it's a little scuffed. It will work. Alright. Does this look okay? Is this working properly? I think it's working properly. Here, hold up. Let me... Okay, it's working properly. We love to see it. Okay. So, now that arduous process can actually lead to me showing the freaking dex entry for this. So, this is the current lore for it. It's not entirely solid yet, but this is the gist. Like this, all of this stuff is subject to change, but this is the gist essentially. Essentially, having gotten their hands on a Porygon from Silphco, the Ader Foundation took a keen interest in Silphco's work in allowing it to jump dimensions. After the Ultra Wormhole disaster, they made some custom modifications to this Porygon to suit their needs. So, this Porygon has a couple of changes, notably at the tail here, it's much more yellow, and then at the feet, it's also yellow. And then I also actually fixed pretty much all the perspective on this, because this was originally traced from a very specific reference image that I took from the internet. And then I changed the feet position because I thought it looked bad. And then I changed a lot of the dimensions because it didn't actually work in a 3D space properly. Like, just straight up. Like, this Pokemon was not drawn to look correct in 3D. So, I then made, like, this section here look correct. I changed right here, this line that goes here. I changed the direction of the tail just slightly. I added this eye so then it could actually show up because it should in this fold here. I changed the position of the feet again. I adapted this a bit. There's a ton of like very minor changes I made, so then the drawing that the Pokemon Company actually did works in 3D properly. But I'm very happy with how he's turned out. But essentially, in like the potential game or potential lore, this is not your starter Pokemon, but this is your partner Pokemon. So, you know, in the Alola region, where there was kind of the system of like Poke Ride, where you could just like kind of like summon a Tauros or summon a Stoutland, and all of these like different Pokemon could do different things. I thought that's kind of overly complicated, and I would rather have it be a like easier system than essentially just like hailing a taxi, and a system that like makes more sense for lore reasons, which and like story reasons potentially, which is not I'm not going to get into. But I thought it would make sense to just have a partner Pokemon that kind of does everything all at once, in the same way that like the new games with Miraidon and Koraidon did that. But I also wanted it to do more than that, so it was kind of hard. So the end result I came up with is Porygon does not get enough respect by the Pokemon Company, like at all. Like this man right here, ever since the epilepsy episode in the anime, has not shown up once. He got replaced by Rodom after Unova came out. There was a Porygon phone in the anime, but now it's all just like Rodom phones and Rodom bikes and like Rodom Pokédexes and stuff like that. And I feel like this guy's been robbed. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give him the light of day he deserves. Because look at this derpy little face. He's beautiful. I love him. So, as a result of that, I can transition back to this, and then I can transition back to this. I have been drawing a ton of different Porygon forms that do different things. The first one I drew was the dive form. This is literally intended to be like what Porygon will look like when you are using it to use the HM dive effectively. So like, you know how like in the Hoenn games, I believe, Gen 3, you could like dive underwater and then catch a Relicanth and stuff like that? That's what this is for. This is supposed to act kind of like the Manta Riders from Wildcrats. So that was kind of my thought process. So I got this one done. And then I got the Porygon phone form or like Pokedex form or like interface or menu form or whatever. This one would likely be like allows you to like pull up the main menu, pause the game, be able to like check your Pokemon, be able to check the Pokedex, stuff like that. That would all be done here. It's all done through this version and like formation of Porygon. Then we have Porygon base form, which is just like the representative one because it kind of adds that like yellow color that doesn't actually exist in any other version of Porygon. That makes it look a little bit better in my opinion, but also gives me a better color palette to work with, to be dead honest. but also differentiates it from the base Porygon you find in Generation 1 and on. And then just, not yesterday, just Wednesday, I finished drawing Porygon Kit form, which is this form where it acts as both a Poke Center and a PC. So essentially, I'm just using Porygon as in, like, just kind of as like a single solution to a ton of different problems with the last couple of games, in which it acts as your ride Pokemon, so it gives you mobility. It's intentionally digital, like the Pokemon itself is digital and can be upgraded. That's like part of its lore. So my thought process is, as you progress through the game, it can be upgraded to have dive forms, to have a fly form, like stuff like that potentially could happen. I haven't decided on it yet, but that's like my thought process. It gives me that opening. On top of that, those upgrades could also allow it to act as a Poke Center and act as your PC and like give you access to all of these sorts of things. So it's just my kind of my catch-all solution to being able to stage a Pokemon game in the distant past where there are no Pokemarts, there are no Poke Centers, and there's no easy way of having mobility. So I'm using it as both your partner from like a story perspective, so like you form an emotional attachment to this dude because he's like cute and stuff, and he's really helpful, and you see him all the time, and he allows you to like move around and be able to heal your Pokemon and stuff like that. He's just like a good little man. So like there's story reasons for that as a result, but there's also just like mechanically it makes my life way easier. Yes, I am in fact making fan art of my favorite little guy essentially. I always liked Pokemon. I mean, not Pokemon. I mean, yes, but I always liked Porygon. But I've really found an appreciation for him ever since I started like doing really basic storyboarding. Not necessarily storyboarding, but like outlines of what a story might be like for this region. Because he's honestly worked as a great solution, and I feel like I'm giving him more of the respect he never got in the mainline games. So that's my very long-winded explanation on why I'm doing this, but also the reason why I can't really do the Python thing, because it's not necessarily related to anything as of right now. If I end up doing like a tracker thing, kind of like how Stoutland works, maybe I might actually make a Porygon form like that. But in my spreadsheet that I use to kind of like keep tabs on how big my Pokedex is, how many ideas I currently have, how many things I need to act on, how many things I want to be drawing still, there are currently, I think, upwards of 15 to 20 drawings that are specifically just Porygon forms. So I'm not, for various reasons, which I will eventually get into, but not now. But as a result of that, I don't really feel like I should be adding more than I already have, because it's just going to make my life way harder, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's the situation. So yeah, for like the last, like, I don't know, month and a half or something, I've just been drawing Porygon forms essentially, because I just want to like kind of get done with this section at least. And I'm not going to do all 18 right now. Or like all like 20 or like 15 or how many, however, I think it's 18 right now. I need to check. Hold on, let me check my spreadsheet. It's a lot. That's what I remember it being a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, there's 19 of them right now. And that's like probably not updated, because I've come up with other ideas since then. It's a lot. Yeah, 23 through. Yeah, it's a lot. As a result, though, I will eventually figure it out. Also, since then, this is 19, but this does not include a form that I've already drawn. So this is probably like 20 that I have to do. And I've done like 4. So that's going to be fun. It's going to take forever. I honestly considered having an entire month over the summer to just be like, okay, I'm just going to lock in and I'm going to draw like 30 Porygon, or I'm like gonna draw like 20 Porygon forms over the course of a month. But that's not super realistic, so I'm just not messing with it. Okay. Sorry, very long explanation. Just like how the person in charge of making Pokemon cards says Gengar's his fave, so that's why there's so many Gengar cards. Yeah, checks out. I remember hearing about that. That's pretty funny. All right. I am going to be right back. I need to use the restroom, and then we will figure out something else to draw. Maybe some more shiny forms. I will figure it out. Be right back. Alright. Alright. We're back. Okie dokie. Alright, anything else I need to be yapping about, or is everything kind of clarified now? We good? Yeah, you didn't die? I'd hope not. Okay. I did not die on the toilet, no. That would be not ideal. Okay. Wait, can it pick up my whistle? No, it can't. Okay. I was gonna say. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but I was surprised. It's like, wait a second. Okay. Is there anything else? Ugh. Alright, actually, I'm gonna check whether... Here. Okay, I was just checking whether, like, the color schemes of a lot of the shinies I've been making have been unique or not, because I'm realizing, like... Have I just been, like, making the exact same kind of shiny format this entire time like an idiot? And it's like, no, thankfully. So, we're good. Ah. Okay. Let's see, some of this... It's fine. Alright. Now I need to, like, come up with ideas? What the hell? That's annoying. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's just a little annoying sometimes. I'm saying this as somebody who really does enjoy what they're doing, but it's, you know. Usually I, like, come up with an idea, I'll, like, write it down, and then I'll work on it later after I've, like, kind of come up with more to do. But this time I feel like I'm a little slowed down, so... Let me check something. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to be that guy, but... I may call it here, honestly. Simply because I can't really think of anything I should be doing. Yeah, exactly, ideas. Like, I could yap about, like, oh, like, how I come up with ideas, what I feel like I need a lot of the time before I start drawing a Pokemon, like the requirements that I kind of meet in my own head before I actually do something, but I don't know how enjoyable that might be, so if if unless you guys are interested in listening to that, I'm thinking I might start winding down the stream, might do like one more shiny and then just call it, but that's my thought right now. How the hell am I going to do... Okay, actually, hold up. I just want to cut to this really quick. How the hell am I going to do a shiny for Graptichrome, dude? Like, this is so colorful already. I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, introduce a new color that's supposed to make this look better. I'll figure it out. Chrome? Can I do that in Procreate? I don't actually know how to do that. I'm gonna search that up really quickly. Pastels. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. I've just been using matte colors this entire time. How to make something from in Procreate. How to draw chrome in Procreate. Chrome effect. It's a lettering thing. No. Bright colors. Background. I can't do a background. It's all lettering. It's all text effect. That's not helpful. Unfortunate. Okay. I might try and figure it out at some point. Maybe just like look at what like Chrome stuff looks like, so then I can get a better feel of how I like should be shading and how I should be like transitioning stuff like that. But alright. Let's see. I'm gonna see if there's like one-off shiny that I can do that I'm kind of excited to do. But if not, I think I might call it here. I will say though, there's a lot of I have a lot of two-step evolutions, which is why I'm kind of happy that I changed Clamical to being a three-step evolution by adding Shellick, but that's mostly because the sketch I did for Clamical, I didn't like for Clamical, but I liked it so much that I wanted to make it a Pokemon, which is very funny. Um, hmm. Since we're here, could you draw a kitty cat? Let's go for it. Alright, watch this. This is going to be the most impressive thing you've ever seen in your entire life. I didn't mean to make him so devilish. What the? Okay, wait, no. I actually I can build off of this. This is like for real. I can actually do something with this. I hate that I can say I can do that, but oh no, evil. No. Now this is a powerful image. Now this is the kind of stuff that you can this is the kind of content you can only get on the Voltaic Glint stream for real. What is this? I am true. God, dude, it's so scuffed the fill tool that like it doesn't fill properly, but it makes it look it makes it look like you can see the universe in this demon's eyes, and it makes it so much better. Me when notifications no worky, it's alright, Yusuf. Pleasure having you here. Honestly, I was just starting to lose a little bit of steam, mostly because I was drawing some shiny Pokemon earlier, which isn't super hard since it's mostly just like color picking and changing stuff from like a previous design. But Bucket gave me the prompt of draw a kitty, and we have now created this abomination. Honestly, I'm screenshotting this. This is a really funny image. Honestly, this has been happening a lot over the last couple of days. Hold on. Like, I was playing some Scriblio games, and there was, like, some absolutely impressive stuff going on. Like, hold up. Let me see if I can pull this up. I actually don't know whether I can or not. Here. Add. Image. Okay. Browse. Oh god, I gotta go through my screenshots. Oh wait, at least it does show the value on them. Okay. Like I drew this, and I didn't expect to draw something I actually liked this much in Scribblia, but we have this doofus. Hold on. So I don't know what to do about this, but you know, like. It's just some goofy stuff going on, I guess. Alright. Can I? With that. And then we can go back to... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this here for the moment. Absolutely villainous image. Good show, good show. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's so stupid. It's beautiful though. Alright, anything else you guys want me to try my hand at here? Or are we just chilling out? Because I'm down to just like have a conversation if y'all want to. That's part of the fun of this, honestly. I'm a little stopped here, so it's really down to like whether I want to run the runtime or whether you guys actually want to hang out. So I know that's kind of an annoying thing to be like, oh, I'm a content creator, and like it's your choice whether we do content or not. But it's just like I don't have any ideas. I'm not that big, so it's not that big of a deal. And half the time, the fun of these streams is talking to you guys anyway. So I don't really see that as a massive issue. It just means that the background and the actual screen won't be as much as interesting, I guess. We chilling out? Sounds good. Gonna be vibing. Fun. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, we're good. Paint drawing stream? Alright. No, we got this. Watch this. Actually, genius way to do paint drawing stream without IRL. Alright. How are you guys doing today? How's it going for y'all? That was actually too much, what the heck? Yeah, how's it going for y'all? how have your day been? How have, oh my god, how have your guys' days been? Has it been going good? Paint drying stream. Gay pride at an all-time high. True. That's what happens. It is in fact, we're in fact, at least in my time zone. Actually, in some time zones, we're already at full 24 hours into the magic known as Pride Month. So, you know, happy Pride, everyone. But in the end, my final message to you all is definitely just don't be an asshole to people. Like, the entire reason we have stuff like this is because people were mean. Or people were, like, actually villainous against others. Like, it costs nothing for you to be nice. So, you know. I'm good. Just tried to remake a song I like, and it turned out to be absolute garbage. How are you? I'm doing alright. I understand that. Don't worry about it. If you want to, like, keep trying, you can keep trying. Sometimes it's just garbo. And it's like, damn, that was garbo. But what about all the other stuff you've done? That might not be garbo. or it's like this is just your first time around, and you're eventually going to improve as you keep trying. So keep it up. You got this. Yeah, another friend of mine, this is really funny, set their Discord status to be like, Pride months, that's kind of boring. We should do Gluttony month. And it's essentially, and then I realized it's like, dang, imagine this, like, assigning a, one of the deadly seven sins, seven deadly sins or whatever, like this levels of hell essentially, to each month. So then you know how to, like, optimally sin throughout the year. It's like, oh, this month it's Gluttony month, and then next month it's like, I don't remember what the seven deadly sins. J-Rat! Gay wrath is crazy. They, I, that's beautiful. Just like, eldritch horror, wrath, gluttony, greed, lust, envy, pride. Is sloth is not. I here I'm searching this up. There's no shot sloth is actually one of them. Actually, I shouldn't be searching this up on this account. Hold on, give me a second. I need to open up the correct Google Chrome tab. The seven deadly sins. Sins. This is an animated TV show. It is sloth. Apathy, sluggishness, or laziness. What the heck? Sloth is a very weird word to describe that, but okay. Vanity or vainglory is a crazy way to describe pride. Okay, sorry, I'm just like learning new words right now because still trying to get better, but because the song was bad, it made it more enjoyable to work on somehow. I I think I understand what you're getting at. I don't know whether you mean like the song you were. Hold on. Try to remake a song I like. Okay, so I'm assuming you don't think that's bad. See, I'm doing my best with context clues here. Um, yeah, no, I get that. Sometimes being like having, I don't know how exactly your mindset is. I'm not trying to like say exactly how you're thinking. Music shit posting. Yeah, that was kind of my thought line. Or it's like, oh yeah, this isn't great, but that means there's no stress, so I can have fun in it. You know, like I can fuck around and find out for real this time. Was kind of my thought process with that, but yeah. But yeah, keep going at it, Yusuf. Like I barely knew how to draw in August of last year, and now I'm doing whatever the heck this is. So it's literally just down to enjoying it enough to keep working on it, and eventually you get better just by pushing yourself. And eventually, and you will make mistakes. You will do stuff that you don't like or things you don't like in retrospect. But like because of that, I can like look back and be like, here, let me find an example. Like, damn, I really hate this drawing. But also, it did teach me some stuff. Like, this is like one of the first times I've tried to like use legit shading. I'm really proud of like the center of this mouth section. This was very hard to do, but I'm very unhappy with the full result. So I'm probably going to redo this at some point. But that doesn't mean that it's a failure. It just means I've improved. Fuck around and find out and maybe improve? Yes. Good shit. Yes, sir. Go for it. Oh, I forgot how bad of a sketch this was. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Um, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'd like, I wish there was a world in which, like, I could do well every single time I tried something, but that's simply not how things work. I would love to live in a world where, like, there's no, I guess, sadness in being able to fail at something, but that's not how it works. And what's really important is realizing that failures are not an attest of like how good of a human being of a person you are or like how successful you are. It's simply a point of I don't really know how to word this properly. it's simply a point to test you. Because if you are a person who makes a mistake or does something that they didn't end up liking, but they use that as a reason to never do it again, then you're never going to get good at anything. Because if you do get good at something, that means you have to improve every single time you do it. And that is so unrealistic. Well, that'd be boring. Yeah, exactly, that too. The difference between a master and a novice is how many fails they've gotten through, or something like that. I don't remember the quote. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is something that I've always struggled with, honestly, because as a kid, I was always that kid that was told, like, they're the smart kid, you know? Or, like, they're a smart cookie and they're, like, good at school and stuff like that. But because of that, every single time I failed at something, it felt like it was almost an attack on people's perception that I'm good at things and that I'm smart and that I'm successful. So it's taken a very long time, and I'm not out of the thick of it. I probably never will be, but I can still keep on trying. That I need to get better at accepting the fact that I'm going to fuck up. I am going to make mistakes. I'm going to do stuff that I don't end up liking in retrospect. I'm going to change as a person and therefore have different opinions and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that everything that happened before me getting there was a failure. It meant it was a learning experience. It meant if I took it the right way and was able to act on it, that it allowed me to improve and get to where I am now. And I feel like that a lot applies to a lot of things, and that kind of like stop of preventing myself from being able to do things I enjoy simply because I was too scared of failure was a really big problem. And honestly, me starting this project was one of my really big steps I took to combat that. So it's been very nice kind of falling into, I guess, the belief system of that. I don't really know how to word it properly, but it's been nice. Nah, failing it good. I can't English right now. I'm doing my best here. Nah, failing is good. It just makes winning feel even better. Yeah, that too. Knowing that like you got beaten the first time but not the second, or like that you got beaten over and over and over again, but then you finally figured it out. It's a really really good feeling. Honestly, I think that's why people are like absolutely like infatuated with these really hard and like high level difficulty games from like From Software and stuff like that, with like Dark Souls, Elden Ring and stuff like that, because there's so much failure that goes into it before you actually have a success, that the success is that much sweeter, that the success is that much more meaningful, that it is not necessarily just a success or something you did, but it is now an achievement because the path there ended up making the finales that much better. Ugh. I don't understand how like half the time I can forget how to speak words or I can't read something properly, but then the other half of the time I'm absolutely spitting bars like that. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. Please don't try and explain it for me. But yeah, failure is part of the human experience, and it's important that people recognize that because I didn't for a very long time. It's very nice to know that perfection is impossible, because if you look at it that way, then it means there's always something to improve on. It also means that you shouldn't be held to that expectation. So I would say that's probably like the big statement that kind of encapsulates my progression as a human being, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, hello, that was a lot. Neurodivergence, cough, cough, yeah, probably. I'm peer-reviewed, not diagnosed. But honestly, I'd probably take a peer review to be more valid than a diagnosis to begin with, so I don't really care. Um, I'll live. It's very chill. Here, let me restart the music track before it rolls over and stops entirely. But yeah, life. Did you ever get zombified? Oh, right, humans versus zombies. That was a really long time ago. Okay. I think Bucket is the only one here who's actually gonna understand what's going on. Um, I did not. I made it through the end of the week. I attended final mission. And then final mission involved like a ton of different challenges. I was one of the last people standing by the end of it. And then after that, we did this thing called the Last Stand, where it's like the humans needed to survive for like 8 minutes while in the center of a football field, while zombies essentially just came in waves. Almost everybody got evaporated because the rules were not necessarily balanced this year. But essentially everybody got evaporated within like the first 30 seconds. Um, because they decided to try and camp a corner and then pray that that was enough to hold them off, but it didn't work, and I knew that it wasn't going to work, so I was instead like running in between zombies to try and survive, and resultantly, I was the last person standing, and it was very funny as I watched like all the people who were like zombies in the essentially campus-wide game of infection tag, uh, rush a corner and be like, "We did it!" And then they're like, "Wait, no, there's one more human over there." And then they just point at me. There's like 30 people that turn and look at me. And then I just like wave at them, go, "Hi." And then I just like run for like 7 seconds and like I'm dodging and weaving in between zombies before I finally get caught. It's so funny. Oh, it was a great experience though. I had so much fun with it. Going to Kimbo with the Nerf blasters definitely made it a little bit more unique though. Felt really nice. Oh right, I forgot we were watching paint dry. All right, the paint has in fact dried a bit more. This is the kind of content you come to the Voltaic Glint channel on Twitch for. You don't get content like this anywhere else. Watching paint dry, baby. Except it's in Procreate, so it's kind of scuffed. I only just realized what the change was. What, me slightly lightening the color over time? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll work. It's the same as watching paint dry. Slowly the color changes over time until eventually it's dry. This is slowly going to change into white until stream ends. But yeah. Dropped frames 290. No. Okay. I mean, it has been like 2.5 hours, but that explains why you guys have been a little bit slower on the response, and probably me on your guys' end. I'm a solid 5 seconds further behind than I usually am, so that's a bit unfortunate. Alright then. I think conversation's shoring up a little bit, and since I literally have no ideas on what the heck I should be doing right now, I think I'm gonna call it here. Sadly, we did not get to finish watching paint dry, but that's alright. Because we still had a good time, and also this was a good time for me to like experiment using OBS, being able to pull images on screen, stuff like that, so I'm not super mad. I'm pretty happy. Whoa. That's unfortunate. Do not disturb. Why did you turn on? Okay, well, I will see you guys later. Adios.